on this Tuesday today. My day's been going pretty well. All I've done today has just been relaxing at home. I vacuumed out the house too, which it needed it. And then that's really all I've done today, y'all. It's just did a couple things that were needed and then just kind of got to actually relax like I normally would do. But anyway, as people are coming in here, though, please be aware to be respectful and mindful of those in here. And if anyone on here is new, welcome. And if you are a returning guest who's been on my lives previously, welcome back. Um, it's just, it's another day, y'all. So feel free to come in and say hey and just catch up. But y'all, this is the time to actually wind down and not worry about what's happening. Starry, welcome back. How are you doing? Let me pin the comment real quick. And y'all, and let me say this. Do be aware my mods are on here, so if someone comes in here and decides to act up, then they will kick them out faster than I would. And y'all, plus my mods are on here just so that way it's a lot helpful. And it doesn't get me all stressed like crazy. And y'all, the thing is, I would not want to be blocking people while talking with y'all at the same time because that's just too much to handle. So having my mods on here helps me a lot. So that way I'm just doing one job and not three. Not like 2 to 3, Because, I should not be having to be the person who gains all of the responsibilities on me, So that's why mods, like Starry, for example, I'm thankful they come on here when they're able to. So that way we actually have backup. And, it just gives a lot of that weight off me. Let me read the chat though, so I don't have a whole 5 minutes worth of reading. That's good though that you're doing well. Yeah, hopefully it's stable. I mean, some of it's been stable throughout, but it's usually it's a mix of both. It just depends. But we'll find out. Last live it was pretty decent. Like it wasn't like chaotic, but that was just because it was only one of our mods that was really in the chat for most of it. And so luckily it was pretty good Sunday. But yeah, that was the last time I was live, which was Sunday. So, and also for those of you who are kind of wanting an AJ update on him to see how he's doing good. We talked on the phone about an hour ago, which went good. Y'all, an announcement I'm gonna put on here. Only 15 more days until AJ and I hit 2 years. So our 2-year anniversary is literally in 15 days from now, which is insane. Like, y'all, it's crazy that right now we're basically like almost 2 weeks in. Like tomorrow will be the 2-week mark of it all. Like, just a lot of you don't realize how crazy that is. Because knowing that he and I have made it this far without any arguments or just any bad things happening. Like, that's new to me because, first off, some of you I've told on here have known a little bit about my first actual relationship, but he was a jerk, and I'm thankful he's out of my life at this point. And I'm thankful AJ has stepped in because he has been nothing but amazing and just he's always been there for me throughout my worst days, but also he's been there through just anywhere. with me. But he also cheers me on in life too and supports me with anything I kind of think about or just anything, really. And so, yeah, so Lily, he's been there through everything. And he's been nothing but the best, y'all. So, I'm thankful to God that he gave me him. But I really did not suspect for me to be dating the second one of the second guys in my English class in high school. I still can't get over that. But also who has ADHD. So I think it's crazy. And also, those of you do not know this, but apparently, y'all, for both of my relationships so far, I have been the oldest one for both, apparently. I knew with this when I was older. What was funny though, y'all, I thought with my first boyfriend, I thought I was a year younger than him. Y'all, apparently he's actually a year older. A year younger, excuse me. He's apparently a year younger than I am. So this entire time, through the first relationship, I literally thought I was the oldest. That I was the younger one. Because, y'all, I mean, most relationships that I have seen, a lot of times men are older than a girl, but it's not always the case, but some, at least suspect. But, yeah. So it's literally a crazy coincidence that I have literally been the oldest one in these past two guys I've dated. But they both are, I mean, they're both good people, but just around my first year of dating, which was sophomore year, he was just nothing but stupid. But I'm thankful now he's actually doing better at that. So thank God we're now on friend terms. So thankfully, he actually knows how to act somewhat mature than he used to be back sophomore year. But yeah, pretty crazy. So someone came in here for like a minute. Oh wait, nope. Sorry, my brain's seeing things. But yeah, so feel free to ask whatever, y'all. There's no wrong or right things to question on here. Only thing I say to that though, y'all, is don't ask anything inappropriate on here, because you don't know what someone on here is going through, or because some people just ask weird, like super weird things that either they don't want to share in the chat or I don't want to share on here. So don't try to come on here and just start inappropriate nonsense. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, let me just send this to one of my friends real quick. I want to see if this person joins. But yeah. Raymond, welcome back. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Let's go. We're starting off my mods. It's the best way to start all of this. Hopefully you've been well. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Like, hang on. Let me just turn that on. But yeah, we're just hanging out, y'all. So, just moving some things out of the way. I'm doing good. Just been chilling, relaxing. But also just doing a couple things around the house, like sometimes I would do, which is not a lot, but just a couple of small things. But yeah, even talking with my boyfriend a little bit too, and even my friends, and all that. Just like most of us young adults do. But yeah, pretty wild, y'all. But yeah, I still can't get over that it is only 15 more days until AJ and I hit 2 years. Like, it's bizarre, y'all. Like I said, it's unheard of that we've even made it this far without arguments, fights, and just anything stupid. I'm thankful to God that it has been a full year and a half of just good. Like, just staying like we've been since we started dating. Like, I'm thankful for that. Because, y'all, let me say this. There aren't that many relationships these days that are like that. Where they stick together for the first, year to couple years. And all of a sudden, either in between those times, fights occur. And they just stupidly leave over it. When really, what you can do about it is talk over it and try to make a solution. Because that's basically teamwork, y'all. Like, people out there these days don't realize that that's what they are actually doing. When they're doing that, it's actually teamwork. But with y'all too. You don't need 10 to 20 people to be a team. You can just have you two as a team, just the two of y'all. My boyfriend and I are basically a team. Like so far these days, we've been doing good about not really fighting over the stupidest things or just what couples would do. And so, I'm just thankful for that at the end of the day. But, I'm trying to make sure these pins are staying on. So, let's see. Just moving a couple things out of the way, so give me just a minute. Godly. But, hang on, y'all. But, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting my setup. Now it's easier to get a spot. Alright. Okay, let me just set this up real quick. Alright. Sorry, y'all. I was getting my phone set up to where it would be easier to talk with y'all without having to move as much for now. But, yeah. So, I'm just beyond blessed that we've just been doing pretty well. And, it's crazy. But, yeah, so that's kind of an update with us too, but overall he's been doing pretty good too. Just kind of doing the usual. Nothing too crazy. But, yeah. So, crazy. But anyway, it's pretty wild. Yeah, so y'all feel free to ask whatever. We're just hanging out, right now. And so it's just pretty crazy to believe it, that in a couple weeks it's gonna happen. So yeah. But yeah, oh, I suppose we'll have to tip forward for a minute. Here's my showman. But yeah, but also if anyone needs a little refresher of kind of what our current globe of the S2 look like, I will show y'all that again. Because y'all, I like to show you guys S2. Because, some people are new here, but some people either just forgot it or just need a refresher, which is totally fine. Because, the more even stuff even I repeat on myself helps me out to, like, actually do it. So give me just a minute. So for reference, y'all, this was me and AJ in 2023. So like basically actually looking back, actually it was this month of September of 2023 in this photo. Like, y'all, we were in high school still in this photo. Like, we were just in the beginning of our senior year. Like, we both were 17 in this photo. Like, I was just keeps going because I keep moving, but I was almost 18. Like, I was basically 3.5 weeks or so. Like, I'm basically like 3.5 weeks at that point from being 18 in that photo. And then let me show you where we're at now. It's kind of crazy to look back at all that. I need to re-put that photo in our album. I'm trying to keep. Alright, give me just a minute. So. But this is us now. Within this year. Yeah, y'all can see the crazy difference. Like, a lot of y'all can really see how much we have aged within that amount of time. So, yes, that's basically our right now glow up. And honestly, y'all, I think because one of the things I am gonna do is through like my social media I'm gonna be posting on that day. Like, probably kind of a visual I'm gonna do is probably am gonna use the second photo, like a right now photo of us two, and then use like a certain photo from last year to kind of really show you guys. Like my main current idea is to grab a certain good photo of us two from last year and then use one of the new photos I just showed you guys from this year. But also I could do a thing where I could do three. Like, I could do like a three-way and make it to where the first photo, which was our right now glow up, like the first photo from day one, and then use like my next like photo from last year, and then do one from this year to really show you guys the span, like, I could really show, like, the span of how crazy it is as well. But right now, that's on the drawing board, though. Kind of a visual. But currently, I am kind of thinking of doing a thing where compare a certain photo from last year and then this year combined it to really see how we even ended up like that. But yeah, that's the nice thing too. That's the nice thing about even having photos like that is you can look back at stuff like that and go, wow, we have literally aged since then. But also, if, like, for example, if we were having a bad day or something, we can always reflect on a certain photo we like, or just any photo of us, really, and go, wow, this person is the reason why I'm still standing. Like, y'all, for me, like, if I'm just having a bad day or something and I just don't know what to think to myself, I can always look at a certain photo of AJ, for example, or even I can maybe start my own lock screen photo, because actually, y'all, I do have this one photo of him as my lock screen, and actually he has me as his, and so I can even look at my own lock screen photo if I wanted to, or the picture of it through my photos as well, or just really any photo. It can even be the both of us together, and just go, he's the reason I'm still standing. He's the reason why I still smile and feel good about myself, and not just try to keep it to where it's just holding me back from things. But even that's just the best part about having a partner like that, is you two will be, like, y'all two will be cheering each other on through kind of just a lot. Like, even, like, if y'all achieved a certain milestone y'all had, or if one of y'all two's having a not good day, y'all still keep cheering them on anyway, because at the end of the day, they show you that they motivate themselves a lot. Like, y'all, even AJ motivates me every day since the moment he came into my life. Like, I did not think, the week of homecoming, I was not suspecting that he was going to step in and ask me. Like, I really wasn't. I mean, no one does when it's, like, very unexpected like that, because, you know, your brain's like, do, and all of a sudden you finally have that day come out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, my prayer just got answered. But, yeah, so he's just nothing but the best. But, yeah, that's just one of the best things. But, yeah, pretty crazy. Like, for example, y'all, right here, but also up there, and then right there, and also that little cube right here, too, next to that picture frame. Mine, they are chaosness. Or just even some of the reasons of him that I can look at and go, wow, he's the best. Or, for example, I can just look through something that he sends me and just go, oh my god. Like, y'all, it doesn't, and even the thing is, it also doesn't have to be a picture of the both of y'all or each other. It can be something that maybe he sent you that really touched you when they first sent it to you. Like, it can be either a reel, it can be a video of something, or it can just be a certain text saying something motivational to you, or you were going through a hard day at this one time and just reread that conversation again to kind of help you know that he's got you, he or she's got your back through this. Like, y'all, there's times that I do. Like, there are times that I do. Y'all, I've told you guys this one story too, where we're back early, like in January. I was just once again going through one of my episodes that I tell you guys about a lot with my epilepsy. And I still remember the day I told him, kind of this one day I told him about it, and he just sent like a medium-sized paragraph just saying the cutest, but also like just the sweetest motivation text to me. Ugh. Even y'all, there are times I do look at that, because that was probably the most like meaningful text I've seen from him. And even right now I want to cry thinking about it. But okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Raymond. I very appreciate it. But yeah, like that just goes to show that it doesn't have to be a picture. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It can just be something that meant a lot to you, like a text or a video of some sort. Or just looking back. Or just look back at the memories y'all have made too, since y'all were dating. That really makes a big difference. And stuff like that. But, yeah. Like, that's just one of the best parts of all of it. But, like, y'all, each day I'm just beyond blessed for him. Because he just, like I said, he brings out the actual good in me to go forward. And y'all, the thing is, like I said to a lot of you guys on here, he and I both went through crazy childhoods. Like, we both went through some sort of trauma with different things. Like, his was abuse kind of related and family wise. Mine was more due to medical sides. Like, kind of from the first moment that my parents found out about my epilepsy diagnosis, and then trying to figure out all the crazy next steps, because whenever a parent has to hear that their kid has some sort of medical condition that might not be curable, or if it was curable, it would just be more like in life things might be a bit challenging for them, or just finding out life-changing medical stuff that will change your whole perspective. That's traumatic. Like, it's basically a traumatizing moment for everyone, because it's basically the unknown. Like, you really don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. And so, yeah, like you never know what's gonna happen by tomorrow, y'all, for anyone. And yeah, like, basically, y'all, like, and even I told you guys this too. Like, one of the things medically with me was I went through major brain surgery to save my life and have a chance at living. And I'm thankful to God that I am living today. Like, I honestly am thankful I am living today. You know what, y'all? Let me do this real quick. I'll say this too. About a couple days ago, I'll say this. I started listening to this one song a couple days ago, and for some reason it touched me. Like, it hit me really good. Let me grab my iPad though, so I can show you it. But to anyone who has not heard of this, I'm gonna play it for y'all though. Hang on. Give me a second. But for those of you who haven't heard of this song called hang on. Let me just try to fix my pillow real quick so I can tell you what it's called. But yeah, for anyone who hasn't heard of the song called God Only Knows, oh, y'all have gotta check it out. Like, it's really good. But yeah, for anyone who wants to know the artist name of it, the artist though is by For King and Country is what the name of the artist is for anyone who wants to look it up. But I'm gonna play it for y'all so you can hear it. But it touched me hard. And even I kind of think about my life a little bit on it. So let me just kind of just turn this up so y'all can. Actually, it is up. I just want to turn it down some so you can hear it playing.
While the world is sound asleep and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories that somehow never leave you.
But the song is so good though, y'all.
Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you.
It's too far.
God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you.
God only knows the real you, y'all. True.
For the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. 'Cause there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
But y'all, literally, oh, getting chills. But I mean, y'all, that song is just really good. So definitely go check that song out if y'all ever want to ever check that out. But like I said, the song once again is called "God Only Knows" by by For King and Country, which is really good. So I definitely personally highly recommend it, especially like I feel like that song is especially is good for if you're going through something or if you've went through a lot in your life. It definitely speaks to me because for me I feel like that song to me kind of speaks about because I feel like because y'all I've went through a lot in my childhood and even that song kind of just spoke to me about it. So and it kind of just gets me through a little bit of it too. So I definitely suggest looking into it and just kind of just feeling some of that positivity energy because listening to music that has like good stuff in it. I mean, we can listen to normal music and feel whatever, but songs like that, oh, get you. Like they get you really good. But yeah, we're back. So anyway, I'll be right back, y'all. But if anyone comes in here, just know I'm real quickly gonna drop off my iPad real fast. So I'll be back in just a minute. Literally like 20 seconds. Let's do this real quick, just so y'all are nearby. But yeah, so anyway, I'm not really gonna be on here not for too much longer, just because in a little while I gotta go eat dinner. But yeah, but anyway, but yeah, that song's really good to go and check out as well. But yeah, but yeah, definitely recommend it to anyone going through just something in life or just having a bad day. It will definitely turn your day from it being stressful and depressing to just having some good feeling in your system. Because we all need some sort of like feel good kind of thing you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off there, y'all, because I'm not really doing much right now. But I will come back on Thursday I'll be coming back on Thursday night. So, y'all, but also stay tuned, definitely throughout the week, though, because, throughout the week, too, I do post up, but that's unless if I think of anything off the bat. But throughout, though, but I do post out throughout the weeks and stuff like that. But yeah, but when I do come up with stuff, that's when. But also the thing is, if anyone does ever want recommendations for videos or shorts, definitely feel free to comment below, because that definitely will give me ideas to put out there. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys out and about.